crunchy pickle. These nonsense words begin with A, and they're so much fun to say. Na na nee 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 no no no. Na na nee 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 nee. These nonsense words begin with A, and they're so much fun to say.
Sing odelay all day, because old words are such fun to say. An otter swam out in the ocean. The name of the otter was Otto. When I swim through a wave, I have to be brave. That's Otto the otter's own motto.
On a branch on the top of an oak tree lived a noisy old owl named Ollie. No one gives a toot when I sit here and hoot, said Ollie the owl, by golly.
Odelay, 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 oh, odelay, odelay, I could sing odelay all day, because old words are such fun to say.
Oliver lived in Ohio. Cans of black olives he'd buy. After eating one can, he soon was a man, full of oodles of olives, oh my!
And Owen put on his blue overalls. He put on his overcoat too. He was all dressed at last, but he got dressed so fast. Owen went out with only one shoe. I could sing odelay all day, because old words are such fun to say.
A tuba goes papa, piggy say oink. When you get a boo-boo, you say ouch.
Or cries slimy, an orchestra plays, and you won't see an octopus slouch on a couch.
Olivia liked her eggs scrambled. She didn't like eggs over easy. It's the firm eggs I choose, all the other eggs ooze. And oozy eggs make me feel queasy.
Odelay, 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 oh, odelay, odelay, I could sing odelay all day, because old words are such fun to say. Oh, I could sing odelay all day, because old words are such fun to say.
The postman brought Polly's invitation to Patty's party on Wednesday at 1. We'll eat pieces of pizza, play ping pong for prizes. The party starts promptly, prepare to have fun. And Polly ran to purchase Patty some presents at a place in the Pico Street Mall. She bought her a pen and a pink and purple platypus, a peppermint stick and a popcorn ball. P. Oh, what a popular letter is P. I smile every time letter P is in a rhyme. The perfect letter for me is P. Now Pearl and Peter asked their parents, perhaps they could possibly get them a pet. Pearl and Peter and their parents all pondered, what kind of pet did they plan that they get? They parked their car at the pound downtown. What playful pup would they pick? Pearl and Peter knew they picked the right pup when the perky little puppy they picked gave a lick. P. Oh, what a popular letter is P. I smile every time letter P is in a rhyme. The perfect letter for me is P.
When you see a Q and it's next to a U, it sounds like quack, as in quack quack and quail. Quack 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 quiver and quack 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 quiz. What a quality letter this letter Q is. Q is for quake. When something starts quaking, there'll be lots of rumbling and rattling and shaking. Q is for quailed, a warm cozy spread. Just like a blanket, it goes on your bed. Q is for questions, things you want to know. Like, what is a quince? Where does a quince grow? Q is for quick. Quick means to be fast. If you run very quickly, you won't come in last. Won't come in last. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly do. This is a song that is all about Q. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly dee. Q is the letter that comes after P. Q is for Queen. The Queen's name is Alice. She lives with King Quincy in quite a nice palace. Shh, try to whisper. The Queen is asleep. Q is for quiet, so don't make a peep. Q is for quartet.
That means there are four.
And Q's for quintet.
Just add one more.
A setup for singers is called a quartet.
Quite right.
A quintet means that there are 5 in the set. 5 in the set. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly do. This is a song that is all about Q. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly dee. Q is the letter that comes after P. Now you know lots of words starting with Q. Now it's time to quit. To quit means I'm through.
Yes, it's true.
Quiddly, quiddly, diddly do. This was a song that was all about Q. Quiddly, quiddly, diddly dee. Q is the letter that comes after P. Q is the letter that comes after P.
Rock, rock, ray, 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 rock, ray, ray, roo. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q. Rick and Ray rode down the river in a rugged rubber raft. The ride was rough, rushing through the rocks. It was so much fun, Rick and Ray both laughed. Ruth removed her rainproof raincoat on a really rainy day. When a rainbow reached across the sky, Ruth rejoiced and said, hooray! Rock, rock, ray, 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 rock, ray, ray, roo. Lots of R words just for you. R is the letter that follows Q.
sailors in a sailboat sailed across the salty sea. They settled in and watched the sunset, eating a sandwich and sipping tea. Sam and Sue saw 7 seagulls soaring high up in the sky. The seagulls swirled and swooped and swayed. It's such a sight to see them fly. It isn't very hard to guess, this song's about the letter S. More than any words by far. Start with letter S, the one that follows on. The letter S. Susie Seal sang for her supper, singing songs to get some fish. Speckled, spotted, spiny, striped, sardines and salmon are so delish. I see Sydney in the sandbox, Sally stringing beads on strings, and I see Simon's sister swimming, and Sarah somewhere swinging on the swings. It isn't very hard to guess, this song's about the letter S. More than any words by far. Start with letter S, the one that follows on. The letter S. Lots of S words are fun to say, so let's all say some, and this is how. Silly, soapy, sloppy, slurpy, sleepy. Wow! I think you got it now. It isn't very hard to guess, this song's about the letter S. More than any words by far. Start with letter S, the one that follows on. The letter S.
Tommy built his towers tall. At times it took 2 hours. When Tiny Timmy toddled by, he toppled Tommy's towers. Ted wore tap shoes when he danced. Tara wore pink toe shoes. Ted tapped and top hat and tuxedo. Tara wore 2 tutus. Top to top to top, top to top to tea. Join with me and shout whoopee. Top to top to top, top to top to tea. For that totally terrific letter T. Tony tooted on his tuba, oompa 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 pa. Tyrone sang Tony's top 10 tunes, tra la 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 la. Troy has a tarantula and Terry has a turtle. Tina's toucan's name is Tex, her tadpole's name is Myrtle. Top to top to top, top to top to tea. Join with me and shout whoopee. Top to top to top, top to top to tea. For that totally terrific letter T. Tickle, tackle, tinsel, tassel, tooth and tic-tac-toe. Tapioca, tic-tac-toe are T-words that you know. Julep, turkey, teeth and taffy, tick-tock, time and toy. Tomato, table, tip and top are T-words to enjoy. Top to top to top, top to top to tea. Join with me and shout whoopee. Top to top to top, top to top to tea. For that totally terrific letter T. It's that totally terrific letter T. very good, or very, very mad, or very, 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 very happy, or very, 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 very glad. Lots of names begin with B: Veronica, Vinny, and Valerie, Violet, Vernon, Vance, and Vic, or Victoria, take your pick.
Viva, viva, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter E.
When Vera took her vitamin, she played better on her violin. She also sang with a velvet voice, but the violin was Vera's choice. Volcanoes are what Victor likes. Up volcanoes, Victor hikes. It's very hot,
But Victor vows it is not. Viva, viva, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V.
a few more words that start with V.
Vacuum, vent, and victory. Vegetable, vehicle, vine, and vest. There isn't time to name the rest. Viva, viva, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V. Viva, viva, diddle, 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 dee. A very, 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 very little song for the valuable letter V.
Words that begin with W have a w sound, like when and where, wish and wash, wind and wind and wound. Wilhelmina watched a whale while wading in the water. When the whale went swimming by, a wave that whale made caught her. Wesley Worm was wiggling by while Wally Wolf was sleeping. Wendy Warbler whistled when she saw a wildcat creeping. Wackadoo, wackadoo, wacka, wackadoo, these wacky words that start with W. Wackadee, wackadee, wacka, wackadee, W is the letter that follows V. Whoa, whoa. Wonder which waved her wand, and whoosh went something weird. I wonder where that witchy went. Wanda disappeared. Wow! Wackadoo, wackadoo, wacka, wackadoo, these wacky words that start with W. Wackadee, wackadee, wacka, wackadee, W is the letter that follows V. Whoa, whoa. Here are a few more words for you: wallaby, wagon, willow, and woo. Watermelon, winter, window, and world all start with the wonderful W. And guess what? What? The word word starts with W too. Woo! Wackadoo, wackadoo, wacka, wackadoo, these wacky words that start with W. Wackadee, wackadee, wacka, wackadee, W is the letter that follows V. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. W!
Wanna sing about the letter X? Whoa. Extra, extra, let's talk about it. Letter X, I wanna shout about it. An exceptional letter, extraordinary too. Letter X is the one that follows W. Say X, X. Now X sounds like X inside of the word, so every time you see it X, this is how it's heard. Excite, exceed, extreme, extent, explore, explode. That's excellent, lady. Come on.
see an X at the end of a word, the sound of X will still be heard, as in six, fix, axe and mix, flex, fox, wax and ox. Now X is a crossing and X marks the spot. If you wanna know some more, this is what I got. When X starts a word, it's got the sound of a Z. Well, I'll give you an example, most definitely. Xylophone, the instrument, well, that's one that you probably heard. Well, I think it's kind of funny that X can start a word. X. Oh, can I get an X? No, no, I won't. X. Whoa, what a great letter. X is my buddy. X is my friend. X is the one I can see at the end. X. That's letter X, y'all. That's letter X. Let me tell you about X. One more time, say X.
Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Yogi was a yapping dog who would yap, yap loud and hard. Yogi yip, yapped in the house and he yip, yapped in the yard. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Yolanda had a yellow bird who would yodel her a song. When Yolanda fed him yogurt, the bird yodeled all day long. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Now here are two more popular Y words. Come on and take a guess. The answer is you spelled Y-O-U and yes spelled Y-E-S. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y. Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? Why, oh, why, oh, why, why, why? I, let's sing about the letter Y.
The last letter of the alphabet is Z, as in Zelda, Ziva, Zoe, Zeke, and Zachary. Zazamarazama, Zazamaroo, Zazamaraza, Zigga-Zaggity Zoo. It's fun to say Z words, try it, you'll see. Zizzily, Zazzily, Zippity, Zappity Z. Z is for zebra, zipper and zoo. Z for zucchini and zeppelin too. Z is for zither, zinny and zing. ZD and zombie and zing-a-ma-thing.
What's a zing-a-ma-thing?
Zazamarazama, Zazamaroo, Zazamaraza, Zigga-Zaggity Zoo. It's fun to say Z words, try it, you'll see. Zizzily, Zazzily, Zippity, Zappity Z. Z is for zero, zany and zest. Z is for zephyr, a breeze from the west. Z is for zip code and zillion because Z's a great letter if ever there was.
If ever there was.
We've come to the end of the alphabet now. 26 letters from A to Z. Wow! Let's finish this song with the last letter Z. Now you know the chorus. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Zazamaraza, zig-a-zaggity zoo. It's fun to say Z words, try it, you'll see. Zizzily, zazzily, zippity, zappity, zee. Zazzamarazza, zig-a-zaggity zoo. It's fun to say Z words, try it, you'll see. Zizzily, zazzily, zippity, zappity, zee.